Are you ready?
Hey everybody, welcome to The Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andres Salazar. Thank you so much for joining the channel where we talk about comic books, graphic novels, the art, the writing, the business, the creation of storytelling using sequential art. And I'm excited to talk to you guys today. We're doing a little bit more of my Zavvy boxes. We're doing Justice League, A Cry for Justice. First off, before we do anything, let me tell you, if you want to know about me and my work and what I do, go check out my Patreon. There's a little link below there. Look at my Patreon. A lot of those posts are for free, so you can just peruse through it. But if you want to read about all my comic books and get those things, it's a $1. So $1 a month, check out my Patreon. It's cool. You can also subscribe and like this video. That's fun too. Now, on to the work. This is James Robinson's work. This was a 7-part series back in 2017. Again, this is the Zavvy. These are the reprints for the overseas market in Europe. Eagle Moss collections are called. And first things first, I'm a fan of Justice League. My favorite era is Keith Giffen and that kind of more comedic style, but I like the Grant Morrison stuff. What else? I really like Mark Waid's Justice League Jail Year One. I'm a Justice League fan. I know the teams. I'm down, right? And when I thumbed through this, I saw it was painted. I like painted work. Alex Ross, Kingdom Come, brought me back into comics. Huge fan of that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. This will be good. This will be fun to read. Like James Robinson, I like that too. Starman. I love those trades of Starman. I love the generational look at Starman. Starman or Sandman? Hang on. No, it's Starman. I like all that stuff. Great work. He's a great writer. I thought, let's do this, right? This is great. But let me say, this started out really good. Theme-wise, this is really about, heroes today have to be different. They can't be, because of crime and because of the societies are changing. We have to be darker. We have to be hard. And what does it mean to be a hero? What does it mean to have justice? Is justice the same as vengeance? So there's this big theme, and it's a little thick about, to be a hero, you can't torture people. We have to be above their methodology of the criminal aspects. But yet the argument is, well, it's not like it was back in the 50s. And sometimes we got to bust some kneecaps to get the answers that we want. And so there's this moral dilemma between, Hal Jordan and Ollie. And, so it's like those shades of gray superheroes, are questioning, we can't be like Bruce and Clint and Kent and all that kind of stuff. Clint. I call him Clint, but it's Kent Clark. Clark Kent? No, it's Clark Kent. Yeah, right. I'm making a podcast about comics. I don't even know the damn superhero's name. And I'm wearing my mic, by the way. Someone commented, "Can't hear you." Well, now can you hear me? Can you hear me now, biscuits? Okay, I got it mic'd up. I didn't think this does have an echo, but I thought that was kind of like a fun room tone. But if you want me mic'd up, I'm mic'd up for the rest of this whole series, okay? So in 2028, I'll be here and I'll be mic'd, okay? There. That's how I appease you people. It's free, by the way. You're not paying for this, okay? Now, if you were to pay, this is like a Netflix subscription, and you make some comments and I make some changes, that's, but this is a free thing, so. I like the art in the beginning. The art by Mauro Casacoli. Italian, maybe? Casacoli. Mauro Casacoli. I like the art. It's good. Maybe I'll do a flip. Should I do a flip down? We'll do a flip down and just go through it. Here's the problem with this book. Started out strong, started out interesting, where it's like, okay, we have a moral dilemma. Hal Jordan wants to find out what's going on. He wants to kick some butt. Ollie and the Green Arrow and some of these other people don't want that. We got to stay strong, and there's a dilemma, and they go out. The problem is it then becomes this globe-trotting thing where we just kind of go fan servicey, find these random heroes to kind of like bring together, and the bad guy is Prometheus, right? I don't know Prometheus. I know he was like a Batman thing, and he had all these files on all the superheroes, and I heard that was a really good storyline by Grant Morrison in JLA. Didn't read that, so maybe I would be a little bit more intense. They got this section with, they add some like really minor characters like Congo Bill, right? The Congorilla, and Starman, this alien Starman. And so we see them kind of traveling through the world, trying to come together, get the team together to fight Prometheus. But then it kind of fizzles out, and then it just becomes a slugfest. And Prometheus kind of destroys all these cities, and at the end, Green Arrow just kills him, just through the head. I don't even know how he got there. How did Green Arrow get there? I got some major questions. And then the art changes. The art was so good in the beginning, and then like midway, like usual, the art goes funky, and then we get this guy here with just some funky art. I mean, the quality just went boom. 7 issues to tell the story. The first 3 or 4 were good, and then I felt like it kind of starts going down. I know superheroes, you gotta do the slugfest. You gotta do the fisticuffs. But I just felt like maybe it's hard, right? I could say, you could have done something better. You think of it, right? So I get that. It's a challenge. It's not easy to tell a story. It's not easy to end a story. It's not easy to make a story satisfying in the end. I do like the cities got blown up. I do like that there's some weight to this. And then at the end, he's like, justice, with the dead body of the dude. He killed him. I mean, it's like pretty dark, right? It's like, there you go. But, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, let's just do a couple quick little shots of video here. I do like the end papers. I have mentioned this before. I like the book design of these Eagle Moss guys. It's nice. It's nicely done. And let me tell you, the art by Mauro Cascoli. It's really cool, man. I like this stuff, and I like the figures pop out of the little the frames and stuff. It's kind of fun. It's definitely not like Alex Ross. There's a little bit more kind of gestural, sketching kind of quality of the painting. I have a feeling it's probably digitally colored. I could be totally wrong on that. But some of the stuff I do like a lot. I do like, especially these first pages. And this is where a Green Lantern and Green Arrow kind of coming together. There are a lot of these moments where Robinson puts in this kind of little nods to history, nods to, all these little things that happen to them. And I like that. I like that there's historical segments in this, or that it references their history. I think that's important. It makes it cohesive and stuff. I dig this. And I was like, okay, I'm excited. Who is this? What's going on? Why? What's the dilemma here? And then we add these couple new characters, not new, but newish. The alien Starman, and then this Congo Bill guy, Bill here, who's just kind of a gorilla. Great gorilla stuff too. I mean, he looks great. This reference stuff looks really nice. Nicely done. I liked all this. And it's, again, I like that. That's a nice kind of like cool panel design. And so it's a little bit of, like I said, a globe-trotting, checking stuff out, trying to find the classic. Heroes always got to battle each other. And then they're like, oh, yeah, maybe we should be buddies. Let's work together. Okay, let's fly this plane back to freaking Metropolis so we can find this guy Prometheus, who's getting all this technology. Prometheus is having these B-listed, bottom-tiered villains robbing Star Labs and getting all this technology like boom tubes and zeta beams and treadmills, cosmic treadmills and all this stuff. What is he up to? What is he getting his technology for? You got Jake Garrick in here, so I like all this. This is good. Captain Marvel or Shazam. They even reference, are you Captain Marvel or are you Shazam? What's your name? I don't remember. Right? So a little bit of kind of fan service-y things. And I can appreciate that. I really like this panel a lot. This is really nice. This is nicely done. So I appreciate that. Yeah, the rendering, all this is very well done. But then we flip over here to like issue 4 or 5, and then suddenly it's like, who dis? What is this? Costumes are a little bit changed. I noticed this. Look, I did notice it was like this issue. Her costume was like this, showing them little hips. Now it's like this. It's like, okay, it's like the same moment, but this one, I can get rid of that continuity issues. This is a different artist though. It's almost as good, not quite as good, but then we go into, it gets graphic, right? Freaking rips his arm off. But then it goes into this art, and then I'm like, what the freak is this dude? This is definitely just another level lower. And I know sometimes it happens with, usually it has to do with deadlines not getting met, and they gotta like push this freaking book out. But yeah, I'm not feeling the art here. And then just, again, like I said, it becomes kind of a fisticuffs. So a little bit of disappointment towards the end. Some of this is just like, okay. And then this is nice, but it's a different style. It's like, now it's like digitally colored, no painting. Now we're just into another deal. And so to me, the continuity of art is important. I do like that he just decimated all these cities, but then he's in this like a place between worlds. He's in this dimensional spot. How in the hell did Green Arrow get there? He got there, shot him, killed him. Justice. And he was against the one killing, right? So, but because his city was destroyed and because Speedy got his arm ripped off, he's like, F this, I'm killing this dude. So, a little bit of questions towards the end of the writing. What can you do? It was a gig, they did it, and there you go. So thanks for watching. I'm going to do some other videos too that hopefully will be of books a little bit more lovely in every way. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys, and have a good one. Bye.